Hello, welcome again to Clement TV. My name is Clement. Just my biggest takeaway from the game between Manchester City and Crystal Palace. Well, it was just a very, very, very intense game, if you know what I mean. Crystal Palace, they have always been the like a thorn in Manchester City flesh. They've always troubled them whenever they are playing. Every time they are I think this is the third time now playing against Manchester City, which they have scored first, and eventually they came up with two of those winning, and then Manchester City have won one, and then they drew another one, and then this one they were lucky to not really luck, but they really played well. Their striker was not playing Wilfred Zaha, which I think it didn't. It gave them. It didn't give them too many option up front. The option was a little bit limited because Wilfred Zaha was not there. They couldn't get that pace that normally penetrate through the middle. So it didn't really give them enough option going up front. But they came up with the first two goals, which if you were watching the game, you always know that anytime Manchester City got the ball, there was always a threat on goal, which they eventually came up with in the second half of the game. And the game was after Manchester City scored their first goal. It was just business, almost as business as usual for them. I was surprised Pep Guardiola didn't start Ilkay Gundogan. I always felt that is one of the most important player for them. I mean, I think Pep Guardiola even liked Gundogan more than Kevin De Bruyne. That's my own opinion. I might be wrong. So, my favorite player in Manchester City has always been Bernardo Silva. He's my favorite player. At least he has been playing out of, I would say, most of the time out of position for the past two seasons. But his attitude, his work rate is always, his work rate is always very, very good, and he has shown a lot of tremendous attitude, even playing from even playing in a position where he's normally not very very good at, but he's always the man who runs more in a Manchester City jersey, and he's always playing what the coach actually wants him to play. So it was just all around a beautiful game and a very very intense game for if you're a Manchester City fan, you're going to love it. In which the manner of the goals came in, and just how Manchester City resilience, the way they fought back and eventually coming up with a win. So it was a 4-2 win for Manchester City, which they are going to love, and now they are sitting on already 10 points in the season, which it's not the place they want to be, but I think they will take it, considering the way Liverpool has started the season. So I just want to quickly, you have to give a lot of credit to Manchester City. I mean to Crystal Palace a little bit because of how they played in the first half, how the way they just came out, got those two goals, and then trying to sit back and try play from back. At the long run, it's not going to help in the case of Manchester, because they're just going to. It's not going to help in the case of Manchester City. Manchester City, they're just going to press you and put a lot of pressure on you, and you end up making a lot of mistakes, which is eventually led to the first goal, second goal, third goal, and then the fourth goal. So I have to say a big congratulations to Erling Haaland for getting the hat trick today. It just looked like it was very very easy for him. They were, like the way like I said, if you've been following me for quite some time, like I said in the in my beginning stages of the season, when I analyzed Erling Haaland coming to Manchester City. He's going to have a lot of patience. You just have to be patient, because the way Manchester City and Pep Guardiola system is set up, they don't really favor one person to score. So anybody can score from the game, and he's just going to have to be there to be ready whenever the ball comes in for him, and he can bury them and put them in the back of the net. So I just have to say congratulations for him. And if you think about it, now he has almost 6 goals already. So and they have not been like a spectacular goal that he has scored, that you'll be like, you have to remember. They're just tappings, and then a little bit of run from the middle, and then he scored. So you're not going to he's not going to score those typical nail biting goals yet now, because the way Manchester City they are set up, pass you, but except maybe he's going to make some run, which Lionel Messi used to make, and then just call the ball in to the far back corner, which I don't think that's not really that's not his game. That's not what he is required to do here in Manchester City. His game is just for him to sit there and wait and be very, very patient. Whenever the ball comes in, he's going to be ready to poach in the back of the net. But give a lot of credit to Manchester City, because it's not easy for you to go down 2-0 and then come back getting the win at the end of the day. So I have to just say Manchester City there's no big surprise there, because when you are playing when you are playing them, especially at home in the Etihad Stadium, you eventually you are going to know that they are going to be there till the end of the game. So they were really, really relentless, and their resiliency gave them the win at the end. So Crystal Palace, like I said, they didn't have Wilfred Zaha, which really didn't really give them any boost up front, and they could not really spring passes around and penetrate through the middle, which it would have been really, really interesting to see what Wilfred Zaha would have done to the backline of Manchester City, knowing that he's really on form these days, and he has scored about 4 goals already in the Premiership, which is the best start he has ever enjoyed during his spell as Crystal Palace. So just a quick they started with like four. Normally, Manchester City they normally play with 4-3-3, but because now they have a proper striker, so they have to tweak the formation a little bit. You know, trying to play with Erling Haaland up front and going 4-2-3-1 formation. So I think that's what they are going to be doing going forward. You are going to be seeing this lineup a lot in the Champions League, because in the Champions League you don't want to give anything away, because it's just too matches for you to play, and then at the end of the day, when you lose one, you draw one, then you find yourself in a little bit of trouble. So trying to qualify. So my favorite player for Manchester, he actually got the first goal yesterday. I'm talking about Bernardo Silva. So which was a very, very nice game, nice play for him. And Erling Haaland getting the hat trick, his first hat trick for Manchester. There are going to be many more to come. So Manchester, a beautiful game for them, beautiful win for them. Going forward, this is how they are going to play. We expect them to be there like this till the end of the season. So it's not the other team. How will I say, it's going to depend on Liverpool and then Arsenal and then Manchester United to see how they can be able to counter, how they can be able to match up well against them, even when you know that they are not going to lose a lot of games. They're not going to lose a lot of games, and they are going to win a lot of their games. So uh, they just have to keep on putting pressure on them and see what they are going to achieve in the going stages of the season. So that's my biggest takeaway. I just want to go into the match statistic for a little bit. We have shot on target. We have Manchester City. We have 18-2. So Crystal Palace actually scored with their 2 shots on target, which was very, very minimal. So you can see the bulk of possession was always is always going to be for Manchester City. It's 75-25. So you know that's what's going to happen. Passes completed, they have more 770 passes with Crystal Palace. Just to say, Crystal Palace basically just sat back and then just see what they can be able to take away from the game. So if you're a Manchester City fan, you're going to love this kind of game, being behind and then coming up getting a win 4-2. So it's going to be very, very interesting game for you. So yellow cards, we have 2 for Crystal Palace, 1 for Manchester City, no red card, offside. So the corners were 6-1. So they really put a lot of pressure on Crystal Palace. So that's how they could be able to score 4 goals in the second half, and then the story is just it's the way it's supposed to be. So thank you very much for staying. Wait for my next video. Subscribe to this channel. Share this video. Hit the bell whenever, and please put a like. Always hit the like button and put your comment. I want to see what your comment is, and just share, tell me whatever thing I need to adjust, and just give put your comment in the comment below and share this video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.